I forgive the poet. I wish you enjoyment and the utmost horror. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button to receive all new on the channel. I am happy to join Sameh Al Shaer's family group on Facebook. Let's start. The concept of 6 doors is doors. Some of us know it, some of us hear about it. Some of us heard about it today. We will open. One door is the door of death, not just stories and entertaining tales told, but real facts and stories that actually happened. According to the witnesses, we can do it. To change some names. Replace names with letters because some names already known are facts. It is coupled with the narration of witnesses and it deserves very much. Pay attention to chapter 7. The death. We all told us all our lives. And we hear her say sadness to you, the door of Azat. I insisted that it is preferable to open, it will not be closed. And when sadness remains, this is a door. Or this sadness is opened through the death. Let's get in quickly. Talking is strange. The death. How strange is this? The incomprehensible thing. Horror. Talking about it in itself is fear. Hey. Do you not hear from people that they tell you, be afraid of him, but other people say, you know what PNKHV of it? Only. I am afraid of them. In fear of. Something unknown is almost an ogre. What? Bnarf share BNHS baby HSC. Nor. What will we see? Nor do you hear what we. Do you know that we are just going to be in a situation other than cognition? Who brings the death of a person who comes, God says to you, God knows. He was looking at strange noises like that. His eyes are labor moving right. And the north of the needs are not present. 1. Tani tells you that he was whispering words. I don't understand. The third one tells you that pronunciation of the testimony. He called or said prayer. And whoever comes at last tells you that was. I call people sometimes. Mostly known and unknown. They will be dead people. Sometimes he refuses to go with people. Specific. Sometimes I like to go with them. Who are who? God knows. Sometimes he seals the dead if he lives. With a smile. And sometimes I seal. His whole life look panicked. And sometimes anger. Sometimes death accompanies strange evidence. Sometimes you see a bright unknown light. The source, and some say maybe we saw. Often flashing shadows. The deceased asks the companion to leave. Room for no reason to come back, utilities. And finds him dead. What's more, this mystery. Mystery, and what we fear most is that he, the death symbolized by the writings, the old one as an angry black god, no. He knows any language and does not have mercy on pleas. Don't forget to subscribe in the channel and activate the bell button to receive all new on the channel. I am happy to join Sameh Al Shaer's family group on Facebook. Humans have big black wings. Today's Deadly Chapter 7. Today we are going to talk about death in the 6 doors. Muhammad tried to convince his mother of various things. The roads he travels almost journey. Hurghada was Luxor and Aswan with his friends in college and all died. Unfortunately, the attempts failed. Muhammad. He used relatives, but without any. The point of his mother's response was that you are alone. And I can't give up on you and leave me. And you travel, you build, I don't know that you are. I stayed in the place of my son, my husband, and all my family. And no one else but you will not be able to suffice my son. Forgive me, I am afraid of you. Flying air, everyone failed in. The mother and Muhammad had to shut up. He apologized to his colleague and preferred to his village inn. The level is very depressed and locked in itself. Oughta and refrained from talking to his mother. I tried to talk to him in a million ways and he messed up. At the door of his condition and he does not open the door. Pure. But there is no benefit and something happens. The strange bus that is traveling. Ismail Muhammad turned around and they all died. And the news arrived in the blink of an eye to the mother. Muhammad, who did not know how to be upset. They are not happy because Muhammad is her son. Muhammad ran on her aunt. Muhammad's a crazy and preferred to flounder. She has to flop over her because she wants to. She tells him that what she said was true and that her fear for him was right. Muhammad. Also, Egypt doesn't want to try to open it. The door is met by the door. It opens normally with. It was a bit locked. I entered when Muhammad died. Muhammad Mesh. He committed suicide, and there is no need for Muhammad to die. Very normal, you preferred to vote and slap and start. You say why, Lord? I locked him up because. Don't die, you take it from me, oh Lord. Why did you start saying what everyone said? Sympathetic to her, but they are surprised by the matter, Lord. She really tried to prevent. Her son is not afraid of the trip and rises. He dies while he is dead in the room. They started trying to stop her. You slap and weep and say the forbidden words. What you say? The life of Muhammad from. After Muhammad was buried, everyone was expelled. She refused to take credit for Muhammad. Burial approximately 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, one day or another, the day he died. And at 9 o'clock at night, she was. Where was it? In front of Muhammad's grave. Village and labor floundering on the door. The soil calls out to him and says to him, forgive me, my son, my son. He replied to me, "Forgive me who attended the situation." That was who was the uncle of the tutor. He heard the voice running and tried to stop her. "You treated him like a ferocious animal. And I can't do it, but at dawn today. The second one I walked and slept the place to rest. Her home and refrained from people and was cut off." About prayer. Don't forget to subscribe in the channel and activate the bell button to receive all new on the channel. I am happy to join Sameh Al Shaer's family group on Facebook. She started losing her roof, everything. And at 9 at night she was in front of soil. Mohammed Tani is doing the same thing again. Screaming, wailing, and banging on the soil door. Crazy costume. But what happened is that it started doing strange things. She started telling him, "Get out, my son. In this episode, I am responsible for education, uncle." Metwali Al-Tarbi decided to go answer. Men from the street 6htjnn. They must act. In the slash. What he decided was her voice disappeared. I'm going to guess towards the soil because he sees the sound that disappeared. The woman died. And what does he say, Uncle Metwali? I broke down when I saw the Manzar while I was holding it. The scout, and with his authority on the soil I found. Oh, I found her slippers or hers. Others are uprooted, but there is no one in front of the soil. And in this episode, its name is Soil Dust. With the utmost violence I ran close to the door. Soil, and I can only believe the one in my brain. But I believed. When I found the side of a black Galabia closed. It has the soil door. Yes. I sat on the ground in the dirt in front of me. The door of the soil, and I can't believe what's in. Cerebral. Oh, black day and night. I entered the air by me. Oh, black news. The only one who has the keys is reasonable. She got the key ta defect. Da crazy. BS, where did you lock it? And the door is locked from outside. I hear a voice speaking in the air. I came close and tried to listen. What's up? Voice. After Laura, the voice came back again. Closed again, the sound was silent. Like what? Someone knows that I am near and I want. Shut up, I preferred to be silent, focused and approached. And give me as much as I can from the door. The soil. I am waiting for anything you need. What? No need. And then stay. I reached out my hand with every guess and banged on the door. The soil. I rolled my back after hearing this. Scream, and I ran. What am I? Yama saw, but this time the topic. Big. The issue is much bigger than me. Uncle Metwali completes and says I'm running. Ali Sheikh Abdullah. Sheikh Abdullah is in front of the Al Noor Mosque, next to our soil. I told him all need. I went to my own room. In the soil, I found the keys to the soil bales to see what's inside the soil. Allah. We reached the soil and the first thing we found, slipper or the tip of the jalabia that was in the grave. I heard Uncle Abdullah said, "What happened to you, Mitwali? You? I grew up and got old or what?" I got so annoyed from this sentence and I told him to stay in. You grabbed that scout and opened the door. The soil. I told him I will open it. What is the air? The scout handed me this. Opening the door, I found the door slammed. After he opened, he tightened, and the door closed. Second. I said the door is locked from the air. He told me to open it again. I opened the door. I found someone knocking on the door. From the air, I don't want to open it. What's up? The air inside the soil that tightens and does not tear. The doors are like this. I feel like what? Someone is slamming the door for what? Open up, but I opened it in the other. I shined the light of the searchlight inside the soil, but What did you need? Where did you rest? Oh, black and bitter news. Curiosity caught me. More. Ahan, look at the body of Muhammad. Huti shroud from the face. What did you need? One as it is. Sleeping. I found, praise God, telling me, go out, stay and stop the crazy job. You are using it, Mitwali. Oh my guardian. You brought me to the empty, oh Metwali. What happened to you? I really decided to go out. I support my hands on the ground. My hands. I caught a need. She came out in front of the light. Scout, and I told him, is it not me? Liar. I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. This is a single woman's earring. Throat. Who is this woman? I see Uncle Abdullah. Oh, Uncle Abdullah, I'm not. With a brooding, this lady was here. The 6 soils are necessary. It is true that this throat is where it was from. Uncle Abdullah's words. I told him, come on. I took him and quickly went to my mother's house. Muhammad, we preferred to run. We run to the end. What we got there? We knocked on the door. No one answered. The neighbors came and said, hey guys. I left after dinner and came back to us. Don't go, people, there is no one inside you. You guys, the house has no one. Of course, I said, there is no limit. The 6th day. Imprisoned in the soil, but we are not. Shenhash. Sheikh Abdullah told me, oh Metwali, pray for the Prophet only. And what do you say the strange words that You are saying that. And our soul is on the day and the second. And the third. The sixth bloomed again every day. I go knock on the door and there are no families. Until the fourth day. Knocking on the door, she found her neighbor. Watching. Tell me, where are you, Uncle Dick?